All right, we are off for our little adventure to test out our gear. Leaving the neighborhood.
Jason and I have been riding bikes together since we were in 6th grade. Then it was skateboards for a long time until we found girlfriends, then life happened. And now we're 50 years old and back to riding bikes together. For this particular bike adventure, which is our first bike camping trip, we cruised through our local Riverside Park to avoid as much Friday night traffic as we could. Rather than pack a lot of food and cooking gear, we opted to stop at some food carts about halfway to our camping destination. And after a cold beer and some hot wings, we hit the road, hoping to get to camp with enough light to set up our gear. At this point in the ride, we were pretty comfortable with the weight distribution of our bikes. It's far from perfect, of course, but the ride out to Willamette Mission State Park was very pleasant. I designed this ride to include a ferry crossing, as this is a traditional way to get across the Willamette River, and because I just really enjoy riding the ferry whenever possible. While waiting for the ferry, we compared notes on our bikepacking setups. Jason rides a Surly Midnight Special, and I ride a Kona Sutra. He's got a lighter setup, more for bikepacking overnights, while mine is pretty much set up for touring.
More distributed, though.
We walked onto the ferry, and my heavy bike started to get away from me, and a pedal slammed into my calf as I tried to maintain all that weight going downhill. It made for a pretty bloody pedal into the park.
I do know how you love a kiosk.
Ferry rides are pretty magical, and at $1 per bike, an easy way to get across this big river without sharing bridges with cars.
Oh man, this is cool. I always like taking the ferry. I know. Well, if the tattoo wasn't messed up before, it is now.
Yeah.
I scratched the shit out of it. All right, let's go find our camping spot.
Just a few more minutes of pedaling down a nice trail brought us to the camping area at Willamette Mission State Park.
This is where Salem started. This is the original old mission, but it got flooded out so many times they stopped doing it.
It was dusk as we arrived, and we quickly got our tent set up in the fading light.
Okay, here we are at camp, all set up. I couldn't really tape the setup tonight because, well, not enough hands. But yeah, we're here. This is our little campground. It's quite nice. The bike camp set up over here at Willamette Mission. So I'm in this tent back here, ultralight backpacking tent. But pretty good, not bad. And like I said, I packed a cot and the whole thing. Wasn't bad. We did 20 miles, so easy night. Jason's in this tent. And yeah, we got some candles burning, some chairs set up, and I'm gonna throw some extra layers on now. It's not terribly cold, but it's just getting enough where, you know, that sweat is starting to dry and getting a little bit chilly. So anyway, we will see you in the morning for the ride home.
After a pleasant evening sharing stories and enjoying some craft beers from a few towns south of us, we slept pretty good and woke up pretty early to a fantastic dewdrop. I mean, everything was wet. To make matters worse, we had set up in what would be the morning shade instead of the sun and had to move things around to dry out. We loaded up our bikes, trying to distribute the weight a little better than we had the day before. It's all kind of a learning process at this point.
Okay, we're off for ride home. Packed up, everything's on the bike. Looking good. And yeah, we'll see you in about 20 miles.
Our ride home was uneventful and fairly easy. A nice morning cruise through the hop fields that feature prominently in the agriculture of our beautiful Willamette Valley.
Okay, we have made it back from our little 2-day riding adventure, bikepacking adventure out to Willamette Mission State Park. The Kona Sutra did great, is everything I thought it would do. Nothing was out of the ordinary or unexpected. The bike actually pushes great up and down hills. I can't feel the weight as much. I mean, certainly it's, not as agile. You're not turning as sharply, but I mean, it felt great to push the bike. It felt great to even hit some of the hills we hit today on the way back. 10 out of 10. I'm really glad I bought the bike. Really happy with it. Rides well, fully loaded like this. I balanced it out a little better today, a little more balance in the back bags, and then weighted in the front too. So I've got some different things I'm going to tweak for more upcoming bike packing trips, and certainly for longer trips. I don't think I would take this setup on a gravel expedition at this point. I'd want to go lighter, but everything for this overnight was great. We're going to do some more overnights next month. Looking forward to it. Can't say anything but great things about the Kona Sutra.